Just outside of the nation's capital in nearby Landover, Maryland, we're getting a look at the enormous Commanders Field.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And we're off and running from Landover. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Second down now, 7 to go. They go right back to Hall. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Give that tackle to Johnny Newton. Stuck to the ground, but nothing gained that time, and it brings up 3rd and 7.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Hey, check 26.
Rodgers here from the gun. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? But it shows the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Fair catch calling for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. So no return on that punt. And the Commanders will go on offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Daniel's going to throw to get us started. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
It is Cup, left side. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. Third down, 1 yard to go. First carry of the game for the rookie out of Oklahoma.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
So on 4th down, it's Ryan Wright out to punt it away. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. Oh, he lost it on the hit! And they steal it back on the return. And Washington finishes the return to the end zone. Touchdown! The Commanders get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. His return starts at the 5. Finds some space, he's past the 30. It's an excellent return, but he gets popped at the end of it.
At their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Now here's Rodgers. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
They give on second to Hall. And he started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Cole Holcomb there on the stop.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, Rodgers makes the grab in bounds, left side. It's a pickup of 26. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, short of the 15. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Finds a man, right side. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Hall running between the tackles. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Hey, 30. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Over.
Now Rodgers on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And that's a New York touchdown. Now we'll see them try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets tie this game 7-7. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Jackson now to return it. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31.
Ready. Set, go.
Here's a give up the middle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
2nd and 3 now.
Let's go. Hurt. Curve 19.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Ready? Lion.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Fought off a tackle, but he lost the football! Oh, the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st. Out of the gun, Daniels. Pass is hauled in by the running back. Down to the 10. Has the Washington touchdown. The Commanders break the tie here in the 1st. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's a return from the 7. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
At their own 34-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Emmanuel Forbes in on the tackle. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Yeah, it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Hall takes it straight ahead. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Hey, pick 26.
They send one of the tight ends in motion right. Throwing on first down, Rodgers. He lets a heater go deep into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Cole Holcomb has it. And the Commanders will take over as he records his first interception of our season. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
They've got first down from the 31.
Here we go, set.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Nice work by the back here, playing safety valve complete. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Wrapped up on that play by big Quinnen Williams.
Commanders 14, Jets 7.
Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They have it, 2nd and 4. Simple dive up the middle. Cross it. We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on second down. You're trying to create a manageable third down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
They'll run here. It's Hall. Reaches the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Jets can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Jets tie things up at 14. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Man in motion here.
Ready?
Daniels on first down. Fights off a tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. This is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery.
At their own 34-yard line.
Wow, a very good eye. The ball was loose before he was down after all, and this is a fumble. Running for the marker on second. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Got it. Ready?
Third and just 2 to go.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60. 70 Timberwolves.
Play clock down to 3, and we've got a timeout call. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Five DBs out there for the Jets. Third down. They're going to try to pick it up with an option left. Pick up a 5 on that play. And the Commanders will have a first.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Flushed out of the pocket. On the run right, throwing deep down the side.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Quincy Williams making the tackle. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Ready? Cougar 19. Go.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. That's caught for the first. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it's second down.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Second down and 10, Daniels. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Quincy Williams has it. And the Jets will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for second down. Rodgers here off the play action. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Looking out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Flush down out to his left. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. The Jets would take the lead with a score. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Now Rodgers. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So it'll be second down.
Read and react. Read and react. Read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. And you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. On the counter, Hall. Works the sideline inside the 35. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Throwing deep for the end zone. And he's there to send that one away. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So that brings up second down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. From the gun, it's Hall. And tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Rodgers to throw. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. This one intended for the running back. So that brings up 4th and long.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Shaheed now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Hits his running back. Hits some space around midfield. And he's out of bounds after getting across the 45. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Come on. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Check go.
Throwing now, Daniels. That's complete. McLaurin along the sideline. And he nearly takes it to the red zone before going out. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Receiver in motion, going left. Again, Daniels to the air. Escapes the pocket. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Here we go.
They've got a man in motion. On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. That's complete to Darius Slayton. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Shaheed coming in motion left.
Go.
That heater is going to fall to the turf. This one misses the tight end. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs. Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
First down throw by Rodgers. Buys time, rolling right. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Ball on the 45, first and 10. Looking to throw. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Trying to find his tight end. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
He'll throw it. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now.
First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
When they draw up these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that could tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought into that defensive mind that the QB can run at any time.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Bisons.
Play fake here, Daniels. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
19 Tiger.
They'll run now on second down. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Tackle made by DeMarcus Lawrence.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Daniels throwing on third. This is hauled in by McLaurin. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Ready.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Jets will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, Brock, it was an absolute battle in the first half as they played to a tie heading into the locker rooms. And already we have the first big play of half number 2 with that INT.
Yeah, not just the first big play, but maybe the first separating play here, Kate. There's always a moment in the second half, especially where one of these teams makes the play, right? That one that we're going to circle and look back to as the defining play of the half. We may just have witnessed it right there.
And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll give the Jets a first down. Here's Hall once more. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Hauled in left side. And he's going to be across midfield close to the 45 before going out.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. They motion a receiver left. Rodgers throwing on 3rd down. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Emmanuel Forbes makes the play. And the Commanders will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Wow, this has been a great game so far, Brock. A hard-fought first half, but they're really offering an edge to their opponent here by throwing a pick on their opening drive.
And now we'll get to see if they can capitalize that and pull ahead. They've already got the ball once this half. You know that they're loose, and now they get it back just one snap later.
Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Daniels now. Throw complete to Sinnott. And he's brought down for a loss.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And it's a nickel look from the Jets. 3rd down. From the gun, it's Daniels. He's on the move. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Tick, tick, tick. Tick-tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to home. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Rodgers here from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Play fake. It's Rodgers. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That was simply a case of not enough time available to let that play develop. That throw was out so quick, and he wasn't able to reel it in.
Picked up at the 38. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And they're going to take over possession. Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Here's a handoff up the gut. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington 1st. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Complete. It's McLaurin. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Short pass brought in. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. That was Sauce Gardner dropping him there. We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's a tie ball game through 3. We'll see which side separates here in the 4th.
Okay, break.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Ready?
Out of the gun, Daniels. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Washington. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
sticker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return starts at the 3. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
They'll start this one out with Hall. And he's taken down after a short rush in about the 36. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They go right back to Hall. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 3rd down give to Hall. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Oh no, they get him yet again. Jeremy Tinn has got it. And the Commanders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll get it up to the 44. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Let's go now. Rocco 80.
Got Sinnott. It's complete. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Another carry for him. Pushing for the red zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
kicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Has this at the 6. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32.
Take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Finds his target, Hall. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Offense in the hurry up here. Here's Rodgers on first and 10. He's going to push one deep down the right. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
And he works this to the 38 before going down. Offense up to the line fast. Throwing on first down, Rodgers. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Hall takes it straight ahead. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. It'll be 3 total on the play. 4th and 7 now. Don't go for it, Rodgers. Throw left side, complete. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out. He's going to carry on.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Rodgers will look to throw. Hall there to haul it in. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
To throw. This one's caught. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
Hall running between the tackles. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. The Jets take their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Here he is to throw. The back's got it. And in, touchdown, New York. Huge moment here for the Jets as they go for two. Looking to throw it. And he has it in the end zone for two, and that's going to chip away a little bit of that deficit. Approaching the final minute here, they need to find a way to defy the odds and get this back. And the Commanders are able to cover the kick. Ooh, can't get it back on the onside kick. Can still get a final chance with a quick 3-and-out, though, albeit not with a lot of time for them left to work with.
Yeah, Kate, unless they can force a miracle turnover, and we've seen that before, a 3-and-out is really the only avenue remaining. Defense, go buckle it up.
Here's a give up the middle. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
On second down, Robinson. Oh no, the ball is loose! And he gets it back. Oh, there's still a shot at the first. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second. Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So next to the nation's capital, it's a home win for the Commanders. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Commanders, as with that, we sign off from D.C.